how to desanitize a palette at any store that you bought it off, because you know it's going to be swatched. And even though the swatches turned out okay or whatever, there's ways to sanitize it, and I'll show you that. Just gonna put my phone down for a second, and so I grab the stuff. And I'm using makeup white with alcohol, which is 50% alcohol, which is right here, is 50% alcohol. And a makeup wipe from dollar store or any store. It's this brand here. So what I'm doing is, hang on, sorry, I had to close you again. Sorry about that, people. I really am. Hang on. Oh, ouch, my finger. That was actually the alcohol bottle. I just bought this. So what I'm doing is I'm actually putting a lot of alcohol on this pad. So I'm sorry if I could show you, but I had to put my phone down because I'm using my cell phone, and I can only do it with one hand, so it's kind of hard. So what I'm doing is, this is already soaked as it is, but I had to put a little bit of alcohol on it, and all I'm doing is pressing it down in there. As you can see, I'm pressing it down in there with my finger. As you can see what it did already, but I'm just doing that to every one of them that I saw was swatched, but I'm doing it to every one of them. It up, and as you can see, it did do what I thought it was going to do, was transfer. But even if it does that, there's a way. See how it did? If it does that, it's okay, because you can just wipe it off. And voila, it's been touched. And you swatch it, whatever, but this is how you desanitize it. And I'm doing the same thing to the black one. I'm just doing by finger a motion. And yes, this is alcohol. As you can see, the blue one is still darker. And see what it did to the black. I'm just taking off the top layer that's been swatched from other people that's been touching my stuff. Well, touching stuff that is in stores. This happens to every store. There's sometimes palettes been swatched and you're like, had to return it or something. There's no need to. Just grab a little bit of alcohol wipes and just do this. That's it. Alcohol and facial wipes. That's it. And this, if you want it, leave it open for 24 hours. But even then, you're causing it more problems. Just keep it closed 4 days, because let the alcohol do its thing. Like I said, 4 days. It shouldn't have to kill you. I know you want to use a palette so bad, but even if it's been swatched and stuff, you're just going to have to suffer for a little bit until the alcohol and stuff. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. I'm trying to do this and film it at the same time. Forgive me. But yeah, it may be a little bit dirty, but as you can see, just see right here, this whole row I did with just one alcohol wipe, and as you can see, the alcohol and facial cleaner made this rag really, really dirty, but it will actually save your makeup from being disturbingly dirty, like people's finger touching it or people actually using their brushes, whatever they do. This is the truth about buying stuff either at TJ Maxx, Ross, in any store, actually, to be honest with you, because you never know if the palette's been used or touched. So if you want to be safe from getting eye infections and stuff, use my method of using alcohol. It has to be different brands of Epsity, because this is what you really need right here, is this piece. It doesn't mean if it has to be 100% to 90 or 50. As long as it says this type of alcohol, you're good. I use 50, but other people use 70 to whatever it says. I just use 50, and I just let it sit there for 4 days in the packaging. It may look somewhat like this still. That's because it's still not ready to be fully dried. And alcohol does dry fast, but I'm not going to leave mine open for 24 hours. I'm just going to leave it closed so it could do its thing, and it would, next few days or so, it would be dry and it would look like nothing happened to it. Sometimes it doesn't work that way, but this is my method, how it will work, and it will not cause eye infection. So this is the video, and I hope you enjoy it. Sorry if I don't sound very comfortably right now. Try to clean up my situation, my particular palette, and try to film it. Sorry if I'm not very good at that. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy your day and have fun. And enjoy your weekend too. So hopefully that helps, and I'll show you more. Thanks. Bye.